So I got a question on that.
Mm-hmm.
When is the right time for a parent to talk to a child about sex? Like you're saying, I never had that talk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's from womb to tomb. One of my homegirls, who's also an amazing sex therapist, says that. But from womb to tomb, talking about sexuality is not just the mechanics of sex. It's also issues of consent. So, like, you can introduce the idea of consent to your child if they say, "I don't want to hug Aunt Bunny." Well, don't force them to hug Aunt Bunny, because there may be a reason for that, you know? Thinking about children masturbate because it feels good. They may do it as self-soothing. So instead of saying, don't do that, you're not supposed to touch that, it's like, you know what, I know that feels good, but this is something that we do for ourselves, maybe when we're by ourselves, but it's not something to share with other people. You have to have permission to share sexual experiences, right? So that goes, again, to the idea of consent, and you're not shaming. So like with little babies, you can introduce that idea. Also talking about gender expression. A lot of times kids say whatever is on their mind, whether it's the right time or not. And so we often have opportunities to broaden their perspectives and give them opportunities to learn. But when we shame them or push it aside, or like, you're not supposed to talk about that, then it makes it feel as though something is wrong with it. But just, even if you don't have the answers, just giving them the open space to ask the questions. And then as a parent, it's like, you know what, I don't know, but let me connect you. Let's find the answer together. So, from womb to tomb.
So do you believe that it's healthy to stop having sex? Like, if someone's just like, I'm done with sex, I'm celibate, and just, do you feel like that's healthy?
I think that people can enter into different periods of celibacy for a variety of reasons, which can be healthy, whether that is to focus that energy on something else, or to decide, for this period, I'm going to be celibate. But when you are entering that, on the basis of shame, if it's related to, religious guilt, like God doesn't love me if I have sex, then it's like, okay, well, let's examine this a little bit, where that's coming from. I'm not shaming people who decide to wait to have sex, but really it's important to examine the layers beneath that and the why. But periods of celibacy can definitely be helpful and healthy, even if it's tied to religious reasons, but really understanding that shame is a weight that we don't have to carry.